Thanos. It is a Thanos.
Los Thanos.
Los Thanos.
You liking the sauce? You good like that? You want to back up?
Alright, we're back live. Now you can see the lighting's good.
What'd you say? I'm sorry.
I was holding the weight off again. It's okay.
Your charger.
I don't mind. You keep me warm.
You keep me warm.
You keep me warm, baby. You do a good job. Yeah.
Thom, say what's up.
What is up, world? Are we on Facebook? Is that where we are?
Yeah.
Facebook. Thanks for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this tattoo and Keith's bulge.
Which one? This one?
It's choose your own adventure.
That's his bulge right there.
Choose whichever
Right
bulge.
there.
This bulge is way more adventurous.
Right there.
Stop it, you guys.
Guys, stop. Jesus Christ.
That's my Mexican voice. That's not a gay voice. I can't find the
Where's
video.
everyone
How come I can't see
from? Where's
it?
everyone checking in from? Eddie, it's this inkjet. Dave Cross said what's up from Indiana.
It's Ink Jetta. Come on, Volkswagen.
Alright, look out, they got work to do yet. Excuse me.
Haley said, OMG, that dog is so cute.
Thank you.
Oh, you talking about the dog or
Vinny, you're in my shop.
Keith? That dog is cute. I kissed that puppy. If anybody's got some questions, go ahead and ask them.
Toontown Tattoos. Someone said.
Tune what?
Toontown Tattoos?
That's someone said that, or that's someone's name?
So I guess someone said that.
Okay. I like tunes, and I'm in a town, so okay.
He's trying to focus like crazy.
What, the camera?
Tia Ramirez, pretty cool tat. Meeting. My dog's name is Baron, and he's in a Red Baron plane.
Your dog's name is Baron too?
Mm-hmm. Oh, you have a dog named Baron?
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here!
Yeah.
You guys are meant for each other.
He's fucking. He was just in the office a couple days ago.
What kind of dog is he?
He's a pit bull mix.
Nazi.
He's a Nazi. Ricardo, you're in my shot.
You're running the shot, Ricardo.
The Thanos.
What size liner needles do you use, Thom Bulman? I'm going to facilitate.
Oh, yeah, that's cool. I use for the first pass. I use a Type 3 long taper.
Oh, why? Is that why it hurts so much?
Yeah, and then I'll go through with an 8 or a 9 round shader, and I will build up the lines from there. But that's also a long taper. And then for my little details, I'm sure Keith felt every second of this. I use a single needle for super details, and then I will go back through and I'll do my real bold lines with a 14 round shader.
You're doing it all wrong. Tom Olson, are you
It's
single?
all wrong.
I am married, happily married. I'm sure my wife is watching. I love you, Aaron.
And our viewership just dropped to 5. We're at 1,000, and now we're at 10.
Yeah. Be serious? Damn, I don't think I'm a sex symbol or anything, but.
Hello, Ontario.
Rob Stewart said, shout out, y'all.
Yep.
From Robbie Boy. From Robbie Boy Studio, 45.
Kiara, why am I getting this tat? Because it's my dog.
Because it's fucking awesome.
And where your dog's at? Mine is on my inner thigh.
Close that door.
We should play that song. Who Let the Dogs Out?
We don't have the rights.
Oh, we don't have the rights. Never mind.
You should get another tattoo of your dog in a speed racer modified car.
How long until it's finished? Too fucking long, David Blake.
A long time. I'll be slow.
Is the girl single that you're tattooing?
Oh! Well, he's a pretty lady, but he ain't no girl.
Tom, you couldn't fucking handle this, my friend.
Oh, damn. Oh.
They say, I'm glad y'all fixed the glow in the dark issue. It looked like you were filming in the sun.
Thanks. We were filming in the sun. This is a big open room.
My name is Icarus.
Thom just needs a lot of light.
Yes.
How long have you been tattooing for? 15 minutes?
This is his first.
How long have you been tattooing for?
10 years.
10 years, there you go.
10 beautiful years.
A decade, as we call it.
A decade.
Thom, don't be sorry. It's cool, man. If I wasn't married, I might have took you up on it.
Ooh.
We're all pink on the inside, Thom. Just remember that. What brand of needles do you use?
T-Tech.
Yes, it is going to be in color, David Blake. I have the full sleeve tattoo on my right arm. Well, we're very proud of you. Oh, from Thom. This is Thom Olson, a client of yours. Thom Olson?
Okay.
Did you do a full sleeve on the Thom Olson?
I've done a lot. If I don't remember you, I'm sorry. What's the tattoo?
It's a full sleeve.
Yeah, but what's the theme? What's the topic?
I don't know. He was asking me for a date. Maybe that's a hint. Watching from Portugal. Hello.
Hello.
Do you use the same machine for your color?
Yes, I do. I use the same machine.
Ethel Castellanos has emojied you with heart eyes, trotting dog, and a thumbs up.
Wow. Thank you. Ethel?
Well, where she's from, that is a curse.
Oh, damn.
She cursed you and your entire family.
And a slight curse on you, probably, right?
Yes, I have to go home and break a crystal glass
You have to get some sage.
at midnight exactly when the moon is in the right position. Oh,
Yeah.
forget it. My left nut will fall off.
Too late. oh, shit. I grabbed it.
Nice save. Oh, his sleeve has all the planets and flaming Chinese water, flames, planets.
Okay. Awesome.
You sure you got the right Thom?
Yeah.
Craig Taylor, hello from New Zealand.
Hello. Good eye, mate. Let's throw another shrimp on the barbie.
That's horrible.
That's a terrible ad.
We have rocks, great big insignious rocks.
That's borderline racist.
What are you guys making fun of someone from Australia?
Right.
What do you have, Murray? Well, we have a toothbrush fence. We'll fly to the Concords? Come on, guy.
Yeah.
How's that pin style ink hammer for you? I don't know what that means. Do you know what that means? Is that an inside term for guys who run TV shows?
Inside pins?
I don't know. How's that pin style ink hammer for you?
I'm gonna be honest. I don't know what that means.
Or it's a terrible insult on my tiny penis. Eric Davis. My buddy has a tattoo in that same spot of a flying squirrel reaching for his nuts. He is.
That's awesome.
I like that too.
I hope Jesse Smith did that because that sounds like
That's
something.
Eric. The artist. I don't know.
Yeah.
Hello from Port Richey, Florida. What's up?
Florida.
The machine is an Inkjecta Nano, or if you're a Thom, it's a Volkswagen Jetta
Yep.
Turbo.
Turbo with a spoiler.
Hi, I'm from India. Would
Yeah,
love to get a tattoo from you. And
This
I've been
isn't my
tattooing the last 5 years, and I want to work with you. Thom said no. Okay, nice work from Las Vegas, Nevada. My views are not the express views of Thom Bulman, by the way.
Yeah. There's a disclaimer. He's gonna say the disclaimer.
This is Keith Caramello from the Tattoo Podcast. Pluggity plug.
Plug.
But yes,
It's a great podcast.
Excuse my. It's a pod class
Pod class.
that you could easily
It's a
drive to in your
pod class.
Volkswagen Inkjecta.
Yep.
Yes, no. So I will insert my brand of dry, awful humor.
I like it.
Nice work from Las Vegas, Nevada. Thank you. Nice. Christian Fernandez, Philadelphia, PA. Shout out to Philly, yo. Cheesesteaks.
Damn right.
Douglas, Georgia, checking in. Sean Dew. Ha 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 ha.
Shandu.
Yummy eggs.
Ooh, I like yummy egg. Look at those huevos.
They're not talking about me.
Oh, not.
They can't be.
Nothing about the bulge, no? What's that emoji?
What voltage do you use for lining?
Well, here's the funny thing about voltage. I don't know. I use the.
Oh, I'm sorry. That wasn't the funny part?
No, that wasn't the funny part.
The funny part about voltage is...
I use the critical atom, and it's color-coded, so I use purple. Purple for lining.
He explained it to me earlier, and I think And I use the same machine. I'm going to assume it's somewhere between 6 and 8 volts. Is that a bad guess, Tom?
I would say that's pretty accurate.
So, do your head tats tickle?
Head tats hurt like hell.
Sup from the Rock, Rochester, New York.
Oh, what up, Rochester?
Rochester, New York.
Flower City.
Tom Olson loves pain.
Tom loves pain.
He also wanted a date with me and has a mysterious sleeve that you're not sure that you can get.
Yeah.
So
it's actually on his penis, so
Yes.
he wants to show it to you.
No, I'm down. What's up with the angry faces?
A lot of people hating.
Player hating. Is it safe to go in a hot tub with a week-old X-Files tattoo while on vacation? No.
No, is that fucking Megan?
Yes.
Megan, fuck you, no. Do not go in hot tubs after you get tattooed.
Something tells me you know that person.
Yeah, I know that person.
Is she busting your cojones?
No, she's busting her own because she gets tattooed all the time at my shop, and she's awesome. But she likes to go on vacation and go to the ocean and go in hot tubs right after getting a tattoo. I love you.
Tom, you did not want to go on a date with me. I was just joking, Tom. I mean, come on, dude. I've got feelings, and you hurt every last one of them.
Keith's a person too, you know.
That's right. This is a rotary machine, correct?
Correct. You are correct.
Somebody's really angry about this tattoo.
What's the name?
I don't know. Can you track the anger faces?
This dog is offensive.
I just added one by accident.
Oh,
Not sure if I'm
adding to
focused,
it.
You know what I'm saying?
How old were you when you got your first tattoo, Tom?
The legal age of 18.
Nice.
Tribal.
Thanks, Ken. I do have feelings too. Yep. Carl Halpin. What's up, dude?
So
One of my mentees checking in.
nice.
Rachel Robertson laughing hard.
Don't laugh too hard.
What up from Canada?
What up, my Canucks?
Where is your shop, Tom?
Syracuse, New York. Well, actually, Mattydale, New York, but it's 5 minutes from downtown Syracuse, so we just say Syracuse.
I know, Rich.
Classic trilogy.
I know, Rich. What's with all the mad faces? I agree. Whoever's making the mad faces, fess up.
Somebody that hates me, I'm sure.
Yeah, or me.
Keith's just doing it just to
What is the biggest tattoo that you have?
my torso.
Randy Edwards.
Eddie Couture, how was season 9 of Ink Master? It's all under wraps, so he can't really comment too much. Do you have a general comment you'd like to make?
It was amazing. It definitely, I would do it again in a heartbeat. It was something that words cannot explain. You'll have to see it for yourself. But if you've watched past seasons, this season is going to be twists and turns, and there's going to be a lot of curveballs. So definitely watch it.
If you want to know how I feel about it, go listen to my podcast. Are you mostly building lines or doing a single pass? He's building lines. I know that because it hurts.
I'm building a brick house right here.
He's building the pain. Is it going to be a puppy? It is a puppy. What up for New Zealand? Love the work. We love New Zealand. Tom, have you ever done a tattoo on yourself?
I have my first year of tattooing, and I never want to do that again. It sucked. It sucked pain-wise, and it actually sucked.
Do you have advice for a first timer? Yeah, learn how to spell first. Oscar Martinez, say something in Espanol.
Hola, ¿cómo está? Muy bien.
Yo quiero Taco Bell.
Yo quiero Taco Bell.
Something in Espanol.
El loco en cabeza.
Shout out from Fort Worth, Texas. Okay.
Okay.
Do you have real advice for Janice Seal? Advice for a first timer? Janice, advice for getting tattooed or becoming a tattoo artist? Could you be clearer for?
I'll totally let Keith answer that if he wants.
It's cool. Your shop is in Syracuse. I grew up on the north side, so much better than what it is now. How much do you charge for names and sleeves? We don't dignify that question.
Names and sleeves.
I just want a sleeve of names.
Yeah.
Just random names from a naming book, like a baby name book. You just start at the A's. And
We're just going to work our way down.
Just go up to my shoulder until you know.
You hit the Zachary's.
Yeah, you might not even. You might be able to
You might get the H.
Paolo, and we're done.
What's that? Turned off?
No. No, I said you might only get up to Paolo. Nice work, brother. Thank you, Dwayne. What size needles? Progressively larger liners from 3s to 8s and 9s, I guess. Shaders.
Yeah, 3s to 8s and 9s, and up to the 14. Sometimes they even bust out an 18.
Danielle, sorry. What placement is the most painful right now? This one. I think sternum. What do you think?
Top of your head's pretty fucking rough.
Okay.
Of course, your butthole. Your butthole is always gonna hurt, no matter where you are.
Damien says big nips. That it all. That could be any of us in the room right now.
Big nips. Okay.
Yeah, we're all rocking fairly big nips. How about an Evil Needle shout out in Surrey, British Columbia? I guess I just did.
Evil Needle.
Evil Needle. Whoop whoop. Does one get excited by said tattoo artist feeling up the thigh? Absolutely, one does. What style of artwork do you hate to tattoo the most, Tom?
The one I find, I'm gonna get slack for this, but the one I find the most boring is traditional. It's not that it's hard. I know. It's just boring to me. It doesn't mean it's not hard and stuff like that. I don't have fun doing it anymore. I learned doing that, but I just don't have fun doing it anymore.
Rachel Robertson, getting my 8th tattoo in a few weeks for my 30th birthday. We're very proud of you. Tell me, what advice would you give new artists, Tom?
Are you a new artist that's in a shop, or are you trying to get in a shop? That's the question.
Are you just a new artist who just bought a pencil?
Yes.
And
define yourself.
Yes. We have some emoji action.
Well, I guess hate faces.
No, that calmed down. I think we might have scared that person away. David Ortiz. We got some love. Can't wait till my next piece. Richard Hernandez. Scores Inc. all the way from Wisconsin. Woo woo. Oh, there's one. The hate faces are back. We brought that person out of their show. This is great. I love trolls. Victor Valento Wolf. You're working too slow.
Speed it up! Faster!
That's awesome. Shouldn't you be out hunting moose and squirrel?
Squirrel. Moose and squirrel.
There's a bunch of sad faces coming through.
It's probably the pain.
Has a guy ever asked about getting his ball sack tattooed?
5 minutes.
Was that actually on there?
Yeah, that is a question.
Well, yes, and Evan will tell you the answer to that, because Evan has a video of it. Video about getting his ball sack tattooed.
Not my balls.
No, not his.
No, not my balls.
Evan taped a video of the guy getting his balls tattooed by me. That was interesting.
Thank you, Amber.
He responded. He says, what advice would you give a new artist trying to get into a show?
Well, first of all, draw. Get a nice portfolio. Don't freaking go into a tattoo shop with a notebook with all the papers hanging out, looking all sloppy. Like, actually, freaking get your stuff, put it in a nice portfolio, organize it. Actually, draw stuff that actually is tattoo. Do some traditional stuff, do some flash stuff, do stuff that that is going to be tattooable. And then obviously find a tattoo shop that you think is a reputable shop and someone that maybe you look up to, and then go in there and talk to them. I mean, what else would you say, Keith?
Oh, I'm sorry, I fell asleep while you were talking. Honestly, yeah, no, I second all of that. Let me point out some things not to do. When people come in and ask for help getting started, I think the most common mistake, is presentation. So their drawings are all, disheveled and flipping and flopping out of folders, and take the time, go to Staples, buy a little book, put your stuff in the book, and put it in the order you want it to be seen in. And I would also say you've got to show a love for tattooing in your sketches. if you come in with sketches that are all a bunch of
Fairies.
yeah, let's say fairies or even fantasy art and goblins and ghouls, that's awesome. But if you don't show that you've been at least steeping yourself in tattoo culture in some way, it's not going to speak that message to the person you're trying to get in with, where they should be flipping through going, oh, this guy is all about tattoos and he's not even here yet.
Yeah.
You need a little of that. Do you disagree with that?
No, I totally agree with that. Pay homage to those that came before you and learn the ways, you know?
There you go. I think that's a great advice from Thom. Oh, look at this guy, Danny Connors. Thom Connors at Bound for Glory does great work plugging his brother.
Oh, you plugging? You plugging?
That's awesome. We appreciate the effort, Dan. Is there a tattoo that you wouldn't do on someone, Thom?
I won't do any like racist stuff, or I'm a Christian, so I wouldn't do any sacrilegious stuff like pentagrams and stuff like that. Like stuff that's like hateful, I will never do.
Very cool. Kind of on the same page. Why does the plane fly into the devil's face?
What? Do you want
Well, let me tell you.
Did it really say that?
That is
you
a,
hear the one under it.
that is a.
Oh, okay. I totally. I was like, what the fuck are they talking about?
The plane always flies into the devil's face.
You ever dance with the devil in the Pamela night?
Just read Ecclesiastes 7:9. The plane always flies in the devil's face. Okay, I'm gonna. Oh, this guy's heckling the other guy. What? You want it to fly towards his crotch? I love when the audience heckles itself.
Yeah. Keep it up.
Nice work from Ireland. Thank you, Robert. Well said. How long will it take you to do this piece? Just fucking lie, please.
2 hours.
Nice.
2 days.
At least as long as the drive home.
All right. It hurts. Is that a devil or a Hanya mask? It is a Hanya mask. Correct. Dave Cross.
Someone said, is that a devil? Did you already answer that one?
No, man, you missed a lot of fun.
Yeah, I heard you guys laughing in here.
Oh yeah. The fans heckling each other. That's pretty funny.
Oh, really?
Someone said at some point, will you please show what's tattooed on your head? They use the word cranium, which
And it tatted.
I respect.
Did you see that or no?
Yeah, you can see it.
Tatted craniums.
Do you prefer rotary or coil machines?
If it's for stuff like new school and stuff where you want to really build up colors and lines and like that, I usually say rotaries. But if it's a traditional tattoo, which I love to do, I'll use coils.
I can see the ouch. You are correct, Dave.
You might have meant crotch.
How you feeling?
It's hurting.
What kind of inks are you using?
Well, I'm using world famous, only the best.
Where's my finger at? Oh, there it is.
Lost your finger, did you?
Were you tickling his crotch?
My finger, yeah.
Nice. As if my penis could look smaller, your giant finger comes on the screen.
Oh, you get to see exactly.
That
Oh
was
my god.
not helping me at all.
That's right. I'm 6'8" and I have a small penis, so shit happens.
I wish I could say this name because it's a nice compliment. You are a great artist from Fiette La Fosse.
Oh wow.
I'm sure that's wrong.
The sword fight.
Sorry for
Oh
that.
boy.
Sword fight to the death.
I'm sure my dick isn't going to get hard for 3 days after this tattoo. Evil. What is the longest
Hitting
time?
some nerves.
What is the longest time you've spent on a tattoo?
In one sitting, I've tattooed 12 hours.
Where at?
Guy's back.
Yeah. I tapped out early on getting my back done recently.
Yeah, the last time I sat for a nice long period was when Yogi Barrett tattooed me, and he did 9 hours on the inside of my thigh, the same spot. And I can't remember if I threw up or I damn well threw up at the end when he said he was done. Like, give me the garbage.
That guy fucking coasts the Mets so awesome. Yogi Berra.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
He coined the phrase, "It ain't over till it's over."
Exactly.
And
great tattoo, right?
there's a lot of Yogi Berra isms. Glad he didn't say 12 hours on that ball sack. High all the way
Thanks,
from the...
Adam Kratz.
You have to have a sense of humor if your name is Adam Kratz. Kimon Velanor. Hi, all the way from the Caribbean. That's like a Viking name for the Caribbean.
The Icelandic.
Would any machine give you the same quality of work? And I guess they're asking rotary versus coil. How do you feel the quality differences in the work?
Rotary versus coil.
I mean, you're gonna get. Honestly, if the skill is there, you're still gonna get the same result. But I mean, one's just gonna make it a little bit easier. But you still have to have the ability there. You know what I mean? You're not gonna just pick up a rotary and be able to do like something amazing. You know, one day you're working a coil and you're doing shitty work. You know, you got to put the time in and learn the things.
Right on, Adam. Isabel Burns-Smith, what's on the upper thigh? AIDS. Eddie Couture, no, it's not AIDS. I take that back. Eddie Couture, what?
I got what?
What inks did you use before World Famous Inks?
They were a pretty good company. They were Electric Ink. They're great guys. Sean and some other people that I know, Mike. Totally awesome dudes. Just, they weren't really fulfilling what I needed, and they, pretty much said that they weren't going to be doing, their custom inks anymore. They're going to be focusing on disposables and stuff like that, which is fine. But, I needed an ink company that could provide what I needed, and then I met these guys, and it's been love ever since.
Nice. Isabel Burns-Smith, I mean the tattoo. I know you didn't mean that I had AIDS on my upper thigh.
Kenny says, okay, voice guy, lol, you sound like you're a Sopranos guy.
What?
That sounded even gayer with you reading it out. Do me a favor, read every comment that guy makes in that exact same voice.
You have now won that position.
Kenny, alright.
Aaron Prosser, excellent artist, just bought the Nano. Have you ever used the Spectra Edge? I love both.
I've never done the Spectra Edge. Have you?
I have.
What do you think?
I like it, but I'm very partial to machines that have as few moving parts as possible.
Yeah.
I'm a plug-and-play guy.
Yeah, that's exactly how I am, too.
And I like as little adjustability as possible.
Foolproof, you know what I mean?
Yeah, before I primarily focused on Inkjector, which I also use, I was a Thunder guy.
Yep, I think it's like exactly what I used was a Thunder.
Very plug and play.
Yeah.
Kenny's got a sense of humor. Word, Kenny.
Word be your mother.
And yes, of course I'm a Sopranos guy. I'm a Bronx Italian. What do you want?
Look at this guy.
You want me to deny my heritage?
His favorite character is Big Pussy.
You're gonna come into my friend's video here? You should treat me like a fucking Skipper Dugach?
Oh, whoa.
Your tone,
Hey,
it's all wrong.
Your tone, it's all wrong.
Yeah.
Speak to me that way again, I'll stab you in the face with a soldering iron.
Look at this. This guy over here is doing Christopher Walken like a budget ago.
I don't even know what that means.
What?
Bajabagol? I thought it was all.
She makes a mean pasta vajou.
There you go. Hey, Evan. Where'd he go?
He just walked out.
Oh,
We
okay.
insulted him. He's done.
He quit.
He's like, fuck this. I'm out.
You guys sound like the Sopranos. I'm leaving. What needles? What needles do you use for liners on that tattoo, Alex? This was answered a bunch of times, so I'll
Yeah,
help
you just
Tom
jump
out
in.
here. 3s for the initial, and then what was it?
5.
8s? Oh, a 5 and then a 9.
Yep. And then a
9.
14.
Yeah, totally.
And then a single needle.
about 3 of those are unnecessary.
I use 30 needles too many.
Oh man, I have to find out who Angry Person is.
Oh, Angry Person.
Somebody's anger.
They're just hitting that fucking anger face like they are beating off on that anger button.
There's a lot of anger.
Oh Jesus. Oh, this sounds like a setup for a really bad joke. Does your mother sew? Okay, I see. FedEx is delivering the punchline right now.
Tell her to sew that.
Yeah. Are you into fitness? You like fitness? Fitness cock in your mouth.
Yeah, I knew that was coming. Put the cock in your mouth.
Whoever that was just going over my Christopher Walken.
Come on, Jonah, give us the punchline. Does your mother sew? No idea what Tix is. Tisha Rivera says, wow.
Hey, do you want to get the color reference and try to find the colors and start setting them up?
Pardon me.
Nice. Real freaking nice.
You guys in here burping on me like a budget goal.
I don't know what that is!
Yeah, Badger Magoo.
Sounds like it could be a nice Italian dish.
Oh, pal, tell her to sew that. Okay. That was kind of a fucking letdown.
You kind of built us up, and then
Yeah, that was a big build-up for...
just air.
The dog needs more cowbell.
The dog needs more cowbell. Did someone say that? That's awesome.
I need more cowbell.
That's adorable.
Oh, I see what you did there.
Don't punish us like that with your puns. Any more dog puns?
I got none.
See, this is what I was saying to you, Tom.
What?
Adam Krotz, my favorite last name in the chat room. This is the longest I've ever watched one of these videos. You guys are cool.
Oh, okay, cool.
See how my cool is rubbing off on you?
Along with your penis.
What? 812. Nice. My penis is smaller than a cartridge right now. It would probably click right in.
What would it run?
Mother's twat. That hurts. What cartridges do you use and recommend, Tom?
T-Tech is what I'm using currently.
Yeah. T-Tech is what he's using currently, and there you go. Justin Springer is itching for some of your work.
Well, itch your way to my email.
What's your email? Give it out.
ClassicTrilogyTattoos@gmail.com.
There you go. Randy Edwards, has anyone got a Mr. Magoo tattoo?
No, but I'd love to do one. I loved Mr. Magoo back in the day.
That is a cool tattoo idea.
I'd also love to do a Mr. Magoo caricature as Liam Nielsen. Remember that? Remember when Liam Nielsen was Mr. Magoo?
Leslie Nielsen.
Oh, yeah, Liam Nielsen.
Liam Nielsen was Leslie Nielsen's.
He knew where they were. He was coming after him. He was going to find them. Yeah.
Mr. Magoo, taken.
Yeah.
I cannot see you, but I have a special set of skills. Once I find you, I'll probably have to feel with you with my hands. Then I will kill you.
I'd watch that movie.
Yeah, I think I like the Liam Neeson as Mr. Magoo. I want the rights to that.
Liam Neeson's.
I got the film options for that. Who let the dog out? Oh, wah, wah, wah.
Who let the dog out?
I'll give you points for having the nuts to actually be the first person to make that joke.
Can you do Chicago artwork?
Chicago.
No, it's that guy again.
No, it isn't. No, it isn't. Said Chicano. You said Chicago.
You said that before?
You said he said Chicano. You said Chicago.
I know, based off of when we were doing the interview, and you said
Can
Chicago.
You do Chicago style deep dish pizza.
You got deep dish
tattooing.
Kayla, this one is probably the most sensitive because it turns to the inside of the leg quite a bit, and
like right here.
Parts of it are on the crest of the knee, which is also a sensitive spot. Everything in the middle is pretty okay though. That back spot's not that bad.
All right?
Yeah, surprisingly, because all the way around the back, I'd be pulling the cushion off the chair. Hey, what about me? I'm here laughing out loud like I went on Saturdays at Evil.
What?
I don't know what that is. That's some Canadian show that we
like I would on Saturdays at Evil.
Okay.
Oh, when you read it,
now it makes sense.
Wait, did he write it?
Well, I was just in Montreal, so I understand what he's saying.
Oh, do you know what the show is?
No. I said I was in Montreal. Isabel said go deeper, that would make it hurt more.
She's just mad because she asked what was on my upper thigh, and I said AIDS.
Jesus Christ.
Vaults, Aaron, we went through that earlier. Somewhere in the 6 to 8 range, he's using a power supply that doesn't have a readout. It's color coded. All the cool kids.
I can't read numbers. I only know colors.
Tattoo the Paw Patrol dog on your other leg. Okay.
Ooh, Rocky.
Gyros or Euros said, "Can I lick your skull?"
You'd have to ask my wife about that one.
Is it a guy?
I don't know.
Not a show.
Either way, you got to ask my wife.
Oh, it's a tattoo shop. He said it's not a show. He laughs at a show. All right, so you plugged your fucking shop. Kenny.
Oh,
See, now you're
good for you. Oh, good for you.
Very proud of you.
I'll pull some Christian Bale reference right there.
I would do the same thing.
Oh, you missed the guy before who his last name is the same as the artist he plugged. It was like, yeah, John
Blah, 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 blah. We're not
Botsenberry says, Dan Botsenberry's the best tattoo artist in Poughkeepsie. Oh, yeah, okay.
See how we changed the name there so we don't give him a second plug?
Yeah, he's not getting that. But fucking Botsenberry's jumping for joy right now.
Yeah.
Freaking plugs.
Someone knows me.
Thank you, Kayla.
How did they know my name?
Pots and Bugs at home right now go, my God, Keith Caramello knows me. Martha! Get over here!
Dudley Halcomb, I've seen what artists start at the bottom and work their way up and outline as they go. And am I missing something here? By outlining it first and going back in the color, or is this just a different way?
We're just filming in reverse.
Yeah, this is actually in reverse.
I've only seen people outline first and then do color.
Yeah, you normally don't want to just jump in there and do the color first and then add the lines. I mean, there are some people that do that, but I am not one of them.
Coloring block.
You ever had those coloring books without those lines? They're a lot of fun.
They look great. They're called watercolor.
Christian, I'll answer your question first. I was born in the Bronx, and yes, I live on Long Island. Alex Reed DeFay says, what size needle cartridge do you use for smooth blends?
For smooth blends?
Yeah, rounded, bug pin.
I'll go with like a 23 curve mag with a bug pin or just a long taper, and I'll use that at the very end, and I will do a smooth like gradient over the top of like my blends, and it will just kind of smooth everything out. And that's usually how I get the nice smooth blends towards the end.
Nice. Do you have is there an extra Mac cable that I can plug into? I'm going to run out of power. So.
I have one if you have.
Yeah?
There's a place
Thank
to
you.
plug it into.
I don't know. But,
Is there a power
Oh, we
strip?
still have that other. I don't know if that one's finished charging.
Can I steal it? Yeah, fine for now.
And then, and then you can just plug it into that power strip down there.
The right-hand forearm tattoo, I guess it's a heart and a dagger and stuff. Could you give a description? Someone keeps it.
Me?
Yeah, because it's very prominent on the camera.
Yeah, it's a heart with some wings and
Very long.
skull with a German fez cap on.
Sorry.
Come on, knock on my door.
What's that from? Type.
Three's Company.
Three's Company.
Yeah.
That's before your time, Christian.
I remember that show.
You don't even know Two's Company.
Golden Girls.
He didn't know who Foreigner was.
Yeah, you didn't know who Foreigner was. You don't know who Three's Company is.
What'd you say?
Do you know what Perfect Strangers are? I bet you don't.
Perfect Strangers?
Yeah.
I know Stranger Things.
No.
Nah, that's
Wrong. You're
so much better.
You're wrong.
Actually.
Doug Henry, what is the most effective way you've used to combine your tattoos into a sleeve, like a sleeve-like masterpiece, so that it works well and meshes together?
Lately, for my bigger sleeves, I've been actually just doing a full rendering of the entire thing, like laid out on a template, and then that way, literally, like there's no guesswork. It's what you see is what you get, and the hardest part is just getting the frickin' stencil on there and getting it all where it needs to be, and refining it, getting a marker in there, and kind of drawing it too. But that's kind of how I've been doing it.
Boogie Down Bronx, woo woo, woo. Oh my God.
You like this one?
I always get frightened when I see those foreign fonts. The ones that look like the writing on Zildjian symbols.
Istanbul, Constantinople.
Sarah Frampton. Do you
How's your dad? How's your dad?
What needles is he using now?
T-tip.
I guess the T-tip, but what's the size I guess?
I'm rotating between 8 and 14 right now.
And she laughed at our Frampton references. That was this freaking guy, Christian Moore, with his ha ha ha. I bet that guy doesn't know who foreigner all the Garden girls are. Yes, around. That's the only joke I'll tell about Christian because he's very big. Very big and within arm's length. And I'm in a very compromising position.
Yeah, he could take you out.
Sylvia, hi. Oh, man.
I mean, I'm fucking done now.
What are you done for?
I started messaging everyone who's coming.
Ouch, inner leg. You got that right, Dina Peters.
Penis.
Cody Bulman, how's the weather there? Is that your son?
If it was my son, he's not that old. He's 2, so no, it's not my son.
It's a young-looking gentleman.
It is. Cody Bowman.
Yeah, you made a baby and you didn't know.
Oh, okay. Hey, Cody Bowman, are we related? Because I got a lot of uncles.
Cry, please. Isabel Burns-Smith, how dare you? How dare you? Sarah Frampton Lamatange.
Yes.
What's up? The sky,
What's up?
taxes, the interest rate.
The economy.
Yeah, you're my cousin. My dad is Michael.
Oh, what's up? What's up there?
You don't even know your own family.
My dad has 14 brothers. I got a lot of fucking cousins.
Talk about a guy who went Hollywood. This is what I'm talking about with that Ink Masters stuff. You gotta even know his family.
I literally,
I wish I got one of those. Like, hey, what's up, man?
do the math. And every one of those fucking uncles has like 5 kids, and then they have.
You have any sisters?
No, it's this
guy.
14 brothers and 1 sister.
That sounded so creepy.
Oh yeah, how old?
Do you have any sisters? Are they hot?
Well, they're like 65, so.
But are they hot? Yes,
Do you think the women at your retirement home that you work at are hot?
I'm Thom Bulman's sister. I'm 65 years old. My vagina's very dry. It's like crackers in there.
You could start a fight.
Did you ever shake a mechanic's hand? It's just like that in my vagina.
Yes.
And we went down 100.
Here come the hate faces.
Here's the hate faces. Oh, you got a heart.
Donnie Voss says, wow. Wow, back at you, Donnie Voss.
Fucking Donnie Voss.
Donnie Voss. I love that. That's like a freaking Vegas pit boss.
Yeah.
Man.
What's the weirdest place you've tattooed on?
I tattooed a butthole once.
Really?
Yeah,
Did you tattoo a butthole?
I did a devil's tail literally coming out of a butthole coming up this biker chick's back. And then I've also tattooed the one we did recently with the
Was she like?
we did a guy's balls. We tattooed dragon on this guy's balls.
I got a video of that. You wanna see
Yeah,
it?
there's a video of that. He'll show it to you if you want to see it.
How good can you make it look?
What?
Balls.
On balls?
It's like elephant
Oh yeah, that shit's like.
Did you have to like stretch it back?
Well, yeah, I made him hold it.
Oh,
and
he
then I
taped it with
I
shit.
taped his dick up too, so you didn't have to see it.
Yeah, he like just pulled him out of the zipper, taped his dick into his shirt, and
Was this guy like, hey, what's up, man? I need a dragon on my balls. Why? So you could say I've been dragging my balls.
I'm going.
That's exactly what happened.
But
And the thing is like he was like military, so like he had like a bazillion military friends that came with him. So there's like 30 people standing around watching this guy get his balls tattooed.
Dude, you're getting your balls tattooed.
That's so
he's doing it. Let's live stream this shit.
the other dude had got a sloth on his ass.
Yeah.
That's
It
pretty
was
cool.
a really fucking cool sloth.
That's cool.
Yeah, there's
I
sloth
give
on
him
his
that.
ass.
It was like in a space
So,
Well, and he's like,
Let's talk
and
about
he's
this
pointing,
butthole.
he's pointing at his butthole.
Let's talk about this butthole.
so you,
What colors did you use?
You literally like, it was right out of her butt.
I mean, I I literally was in the starfish.
Did you tattoo the mucous membrane?
Did that hurt for her?
I did not. She said she wanted it right up in there, so I fucking
Did you have
did
to
it.
clean it first?
Yeah, I mean, this is like my first year of tattooing. I worked at a biker shop, and I think I said this on your show, didn't I?
You may have.
Yeah, and like, yeah, the owner comes in and says, "Hey, I got so and so coming in. You need to do this," and I'm like, "Do I get a choice?" And they're like, "Nope." I'm like, "All right."
And it was like a, you'd have to like clean.
Well, I mean, you baby wipe the shit out of that, literally. You know?
Yeah, like how do you shit?
Yeah, how do you shit?
I don't know.
Who are you asking?
How do you shit?
I usually bring in.
We're doing a new live.
You have a urinal in your bathroom, don't you?
I have a urinal.
Yeah, he's got a urinal
in my studio. It's awesome.
I love that.
I don't shit in the urinal,
Yeah,
but
that's good. I've seen it.
you know what? I'm going to confess something. True confessions, bathroom potty confessions. So,
I mean, baby wipes are key.
no one can see the room, but we've got 6 people in the room. And you're all going to signal me with an honest answer. No one will know. Your votes will be anonymous.
Yeah.
Everybody who stands to wipe, raise their hand. Any wiping standers, or does everybody sit and wipe?
What about like a mid squat?
You're a stander.
What about a mid squat?
I'm a leaner.
But it's only because
Sitter.
I can't.
When you say stand, you mean like full on like straight leg?
Yeah,
You stand off the bowl and wipe.
Yeah, you gotta like hover.
You're a stander.
Well, I only
What
did
about
because
you?
I have a
I'm a
bad
leaner.
back.
I got lean.
I have a bad back, and I'm 7 foot tall, dude.
He does
There's
like
no way.
the football stance where you put one hand down.
Yeah.
Hike.
Well, let me tell you, after like 45 years, I heard someone really profess the sitting wipe, and I switched. It's the shit. No,
Wait a minute. You didn't do that to begin with?
I stood. I was a stander.
I thought you
started off sitting?
I thought you had to evolve to stand.
No, I like to.
Like
I
you
used
just
to like
slowly
to.
get up off the.
That's what happened for
How
me.
much room do you have behind
No, I
you
got nothing,
when
dude.
you're sitting?
I'm a big
Are you
guy.
reaching?
Well, that's the
Wait,
thing.
are you
I
reaching
didn't,
that?
I didn't understand that I could.
What kind of yoga do you have to do to?
Which way are you entering?
Well, I like to poop. I like to poop.
Oh, behind.
I like to stand up and see my work because I want to
know
make
you can get a
sure.
little bit more to the side. You know.
So I mean, even at how old are you again now? 40. You mind me
Then you sit back down.
What's that?
How old are you again?
I'm
62.
48.
48.
Yeah.
Do you sometimes, and I will admit this too, when you dump a huge log and you want to take a picture and show somebody?
I
still do that. I still I fucking
My
do that.
brothers, and I don't know if they probably wouldn't be watching, but my brothers, we still have a group chat. We still have a group chat that we.
Oh, I think it's
we
a
do
bruised
that,
cat.
dude.
Somebody said, so the dragon
This shit
spits
on my
fire
back
when
really
the dude goes to the bathroom to pee.
He throws up.
Oh, so you made the dragon the dick?
No. I literally just tattooed the word dragon.
He's got Dragon Balls.
It's got the word dragon is on his balls.
The dragon on his balls.
No.
He actually got a rocker across his balls that said dragon.
I was gonna say,
This
like,
guy's
yeah,
my
how
fucking
good
hero.
would you make a dragon
Oh, he
look?
had balls on him.
Wait, is it
Show him the- show him the-
G-I-N with the
You
apostrophe?
want to see the video?
Yeah.
He'll show you the video.
Show him the video. I don't want to see
Is
it.
it like
If anyone wants to see the video, go to at Uncle Eden or underscore
Yeah, underscore.
Uncle Eden, and you will see the video of this guy getting his balls taken out that no one has taken down yet. So I'm sure after this, people will take it down. But
No one should have a name just Uncle underscore. I like that name.
How did you spell dragon? Was it D-R-A-G-G-I-N with an apostrophe?
Dragon.
no,
Good question.
Like the
It
animal.
It was like
oh,
dragon,
yeah.
like dragon.
D-R-A-G.
Like the real animal.
Like the animal in the zoo.
yeah, because dragon.
Oh, the one from the zoo.
Oh, the real animal you're
Yeah,
talking
that
about.
guy.
Not the ones from the movies.
I get the
Sorry,
joke
the
now.
monster. I'm sorry.
Dragon balls.
Dragon balls, right? Somebody
Be up there.
spotted that. Lydia pointed that out.
They grant wishes, apparently.
Oh, like he was into Dragon Ball Z or something.
Now I get it.
Gotcha.
I want you to put
Clever.
cotton on mine.
Cotton balls.
Worst
Cotton
nickname.
balls. Melon.
I want you to tattoo my balls so they look like a tennis ball. You know what I mean?
Melon balls.
With the word tennis on.
Yeah.
Yeah, put Spalding on my balls.
I'm gonna give
Star.
free tennis balls for life.
Funny shit.
What's that joke Matt always makes?
What?
Make his balls the Death Star and his asshole Alderaan with the laser going across the gooch.
Oh yeah.
God.
Hey, Tom from Carl W. Schultz.
What up, Carl?
What?
That's some old school Williamson shit right there. Me and Carl grew up together.
Jillian says, this stream is too funny to leave. That's right, Jillian.
Yeah,
Is that her real last
That's
name?
right. We're taking requests.
The Callsmacker?
Call smack her? Do you call her back and smack her? What's her last name?
That's an awesome last name. Is that really it?
It's like Mentos, the fresh maker, but she's the Cosmaker.
I'm Mrs. Call Smacker.
Everyone's name in this stream is good. Dudley Halcomb.
It sounds like an arch villain from a Rocky and Bullwinkle cartoon.
Oh, Dudley Halcomb.
Oh.
Don't forget his friend Baker.
Jillian, if you want to hear more of the humor side, go to tattoopodcast.com. You're going to see a lot of world-famous team artists have been interviewed. People from Ink Masters have been interviewed, even though I've outwardly said I don't like the show. But all we do is crack jokes and have fun with the guys. So there's my...
Yeah.
I'm going to get in my couple of plugs while
man.
Tom rapes my leg.
Rape.
Helga, you rock. Tattoo golf on someone's balls. Yeah, well, there you go, Randy.
Get it, golf balls.
Randy gets the joke.
18 holes.
There you go.
And Hera Wajon says, you guys are so funny.
You guys so funny.
And then there were 3 ethnic fists.
Yeah, fight the power.
And 3
Fight the power.
And 3 laughing faces. I don't know if I like the new ethnic.
Wait, why did they have to be ethnic? Why does it matter?
No, it's not ethnic faces. They're ethnic fists.
Why did they have to be ethnic fists?
Just to be PC. This is Facebook.
Zuckerberg's gonna flag it now.
You can't just say two.
It's too fit.
Can't just make everybody yellow.
Oh my god.
I actually think it's more racist now because it's like 8 selections.
Yeah, but if you're
one of them, you like it.
Yeah, if you're not pasty white, why would you?
I guess.
Suppose pasty white.
I use the pasty white hands for everything.
I use as dark as I can get, to be honest. Someone put ethnic really. I knew he was wrong.
We just lost a bunch of people.
And we dropped down 300.
Nah, only about like 100. Oh, now we're going back up because we're being
Ethnic
racist.
belly right there.
We got a whole different crowd watching now.
Everybody heard of this ethnic racist live stream.
No, now we've got the urban crowd. Look at Kenny Najar. Randy Edwards, what about tattooing bowling on someone's balls? Randy, you scored a couple, just let it go. We're on to the next.
You gotta get out while the getting's good.
Yeah. He's the one that's been asking about balls.
Yeah.
Leave him wanting more.
I think Randy might be onto something. You should tattoo bowling on his balls.
He's really into balls because he's got a 9 ball as his icon.
Or maybe an
really?
8. You could do
If
an 8
Randy
ball.
comes up to the shop, I will tattoo bowling on his balls.
There you go, Randy.
Wow, there you go.
It's been put on the table. Okay.
Putting the balls
Right?
on the table.
Yeah, I gotta get up for a second.
Cool. Let me wipe it real quick.
Just sitting like this is
Yeah.
rough.
Yeah.
My ass is killing me. Oh,
And we're gonna take a short break.
I think we're going to keep rolling.
Okay.
We can still make jokes.
nice.
So,
Just so we don't lose the viewership.
Yeah.
what are the colors?
Yeah.
Having trouble.
Color me.
You want to do?
That's it.
Exit. Is there... You good?
Cool. Check what's up over there.
I don't know. How do you tell?
Catherine said, "Tom, I still remember the tattoo you gave me on my foot years ago."
Oh, I'm sorry.
Here, do this.
This one.
All right, guys, we're gonna come back, but we're just gonna take a little bit of a break.
These two.
Keith is hurting really bad.
No, his ass just fell asleep.
Yeah, sure. All right, thanks, guys. We'll be back in a little bit. Cool.